Hello. Today I'm gonna be doing a Fire Emblem 6 tier list. This isn't gonna be based on how good of a unit they are. This is gonna be based purely on how cool they are, which those two things sort of bleed into each other sometimes. But uh, I'll go over my reasoning for the tiers as I go through them. It's gonna be very heavily on how cool a character they are. So Zealot, I do not like any of the. I don't actually know how. This is a different order than. I made a tier list before that I didn't like because it was too confusing. So I'm redoing it. I didn't like any of the Zealot um, Cavaliers. And actually, there's so many Cavaliers in this game, and I don't really like any of them except for Alan. So, uh, so Zealot, Noah, and Trek. All these guys are going down here. Noah is the best of all of them. He might go up a tier later, but I'll decide later. Noah and Alan, I think. Like, Noah's the best of these guys, Alan's the best of him and Lance. But I'm not sure where I'm going to put Lance. Probably above Noah, actually. So, Chad, I actually really like all the kids from that orphanage. Chad, Hugh, not Hugh, Lou, and is it just those two? Oh, Rai, right, or Ray, whatever, however you pronounce his name. But I really like them. So Chad's B tier. A tier for Kath. She is unique enough to deserve that spot. Her stats are terrible, but I like her as a character. And I like talking to her in all those maps to get her. I like that idea. Plus you get free lockpicks from her, so... yeah, Kath. Unique enough in that she's the only female thief in the entire GBA series of Fire Emblems. I'm pretty sure. I'm 100% sure, actually. Dorothy, not good enough to be A tier, not bad enough to be C tier. I'm gonna put her in B tier. I'm gonna reorganize these so you have like a numbered ranking at the end of it. But Dorothy, I actually like Dorothy quite a lot. It's funny to me. I like the plain, like, sort of out of place looking characters. Like everyone else looks like they're a war vet, and then there's these characters that just are very out of place. Carol, A tier. I used to like him a lot, and I like him in Fire Emblem 7 more. But I don't like him as much anymore, I don't know why. I used to like him when I was a kid. I like Swordmasters a lot more back then. Klein, I'm gonna put him C. He's gonna be the first one in C tier. And it's S to D tier because none of these characters are really bad. I like them all. I just want to rank them in order of how much I like them. Gwendolyn, I'll give her... I don't like her as much as maybe I used to. I'm gonna put her in B tier. I like her more than Dorothy. Barth, I think Barth is badass. I'll put him. I'll put him right there. I've been playing through Fire Emblem 6, which is why I'm doing this tier list now, and so it's not just randomly out of nowhere I wanted to do this. And I used Barth, and all he gets is strength, HP, and defense, and he usually only gets 2 stats per level up, and there's strength and HP, or strength and defense. So he's kind of bad, but the way I play Fire Emblem isn't to use the best characters. In fact, I more like making the bad characters good, and that's what I did with Barth. And on the desert level, I used him because I wanted to use a Night Crest that level just to get him as a general. I forgot that the bandits come in from behind, and I made him with a bit of cheating. I made him solo the desert berserkers and all the bandits, and it was really badass. I gave him Killer Lance, and I gave everyone killer stuff because I was doing so much arena. I had so much money, and he one-shot both of the berserkers and took on that whole army. Boris, I really don't like. I actually like him less than Trek. He just looks really weird and like out of place in a bad way. And this little tuft of hair on top looks like a mustache, and it looks like he's wearing like there's another entity on him, and that's the entity's mustache. Like it would just like an eye would pop out from the side of his head, and like a hole would open up above his brow, and it would start talking. I don't know. It's just weird. Weirds me out. Elfin is kind of out of place in this game. I like him, but not enough to put him above C tier, I think. Larum is really cute, and that seems about right, actually. I don't use dance units too much, but I am using her in my current playthrough just to get support conversations, which support conversations are like they're really confusing in Fire Emblem 6, like, and I was halfway through another playthrough and I realized how they work. You gotta like, you can only get a certain amount of support points per level, and you can only get if 2 people are side by side, you can end turn for 62 turns, and they'll get points for it. And that's like not like any of the other Fire Emblems, so it threw me off. But now I'm going through and I'm getting a bunch of support conversations for a bunch of people. Wolt's last. I don't like Wolt at all. I have used him before. Maybe that's why I don't like him that much. Like he's an alright guy, but I'm never gonna use him again. So might have been a little bit of bias from how good of a character he isn't, but I'll put him up there. Sophia's S tier for me. She'll be the first one in there. Again, actually she can turn into a really good unit, so it's not really about that. This isn't about how good a unit she is, though. It's just how much I like her, and she is the only female shaman in all of the GBA games, and the sprite looks really cool, and so I really like her. I'm using her in my current playthrough. Melody is like a solid B tier. I'd put her even behind Dorothy. I don't like her as much, but she's pretty cool, I guess. And being Guinevere's retainer, um, like she's an important character as well. Diane, I'll give him a C. He is really cool, and it might be like how like that he's a pre-promote. I tend to put pre-promotes lower than units that haven't promoted yet, because I don't like using pre-promotes, so that might be why he's down there. If it was entirely how cool looking he was, I think C is alright as well for him, but he might be a little bit higher. Garrett, I really like. I think he's really cool. This is one of the only Fire Emblem games where you actually get bandits in your team, and Gonzalez and Garrett, I really like them for that. Douglas, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, A tier, right below Bath. I said Barth earlier. His official name's Bath. I like Barth more though, so I'll probably just call him Barth. Zeiss, probably about there. He's all right, but nothing really special. Juno is I like her more than Gwendolyn. I like her more than Chad. I don't know why I like Chad so much. He's just I've been doing the Chad and Lou support conversations with Ellen, so that might have boosted him up a bit in my mind. Percival is really cool looking, so he's definitely above Elfin. I don't know, maybe nah. He's about there. Fur, I used to like Fur a lot too, but right now I think probably top of C tier. I might change these a bit later. Lance, I don't use him that much, but when I do, it's over Percival. So right about there is alright. Cecilia is always useful. So, and she's also really cool. Fire Emblem Heroes. I got Winter Cecilia, and I really liked her. And she's one of the easy to merge units, so I've used her a bit. And in this game too, just being a horse with staffs is really nice. And I probably put her definitely above Carol. Actually, I think I'd put Carol below these guys now. I'm just like not in the mood for Swordmasters recently. I don't find them as cool as I used to. Saul is I don't know, he's a solid. I mean, I'd use him over Gwendolyn because I don't know, I just like his character a lot. He's like a priest that chases skirts, and Dorothy's always telling him off, and who else? I don't know, he's got a lot of support conversations, like he has one with Cecilia and some of the girls, and I just kind of like his character. He's funny. Ellen's really cute. I'd put her above Juno. Maybe I keep putting Carol down more. Yeah, I put him there. Also, maybe like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Ray, I don't like him. I don't really like him that much. He's a really cool unit. I would put him above Klein, above Zace, above Elephant. Yeah, probably about there. Hugh, on the other hand, uh, is he really S tier? I'm thinking maybe putting him down a row, but I really like Hugh. I don't know. I have a thing for like people who only care about money because I can kind of relate in that I really want more money. but but yeah, Claren, I don't like her as much as Ellen. I might be moving these guys down, but probably not. I'll see later. Yoder, I like. I think I like him more than Klein. I don't really know much about him, but I like the idea of some old dude just joining the party and like going on a massacre, killing all the enemies. Faye is like top of A tier. Not the best dragon in the Fire Emblem games, but she's really cute. I think bottom of S tier. I'll put her. Marcus is badass. He's been in the Elowood Roy family for literally both their generations, working for them, protecting them, and he's like 60 in this game, somewhere around there, and he's still kicking ass. Like, Marcus is amazing as a character. I think I'd actually put him top of A. I think he deserves that much. Igreen, S tier for me. I like I like her more than Sophia right now. It used to be different, but I've matured. Echidna, also S tier, being the only female hero in like playable hero in all of the games is a really good bonus for her. Thea, I mean, I like her. Where should I put her though? Above Claren. Actually, I'd put Claren below these guys. I think these four guys are cooler than her. I actually don't like Claren that much. Maybe I like. Wow, she just dropped like way below. Yeah, probably about there. She can be annoying at times, but she grows on you. But she's still annoying. So it's like 50-50, which is exactly where she is. So Lou, S tier? Lou might be S tier for me. I don't know, I'm thinking of all the other mages in Fire Emblem. I just really like mages. And he's also one of the better units in the game. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna start moving these guys down. I think I would put Klein down there. I don't really use Zeiss that much. I think probably something like this is better. C tier, definitely. I think Dorothy should go down there too. Alarm's cute though. Lot is oof. Somewhere he's really grown on me as a character. I think, yeah. Right there. Seems about good. There's some backstory lore in the game where if you enter a village with him in one of the maps, you see him speaking to his little sister who gives him a speedwing. And it's just a really human moment that really touched me and made me feel like, because I used to like Wade more, but now I like Lot more. It made me feel good inside. It was a feel good moment. It's kind of sad as well. But Geese, S tier, above Hugh. I think I'd put Faye above these guys too. She's really cute. And maybe Echidna. I'd put Echidna above Geese. That seems about right, yeah. Ogier really grew on me as well, because he's just really cool. He's not as cool as Barth. He's not as cool as these guys, but I'll put him top of B tier. Rutger's gotta be behind him. Just based on how cool all these characters are, that's where I'd put them. Gonzalez, S tier. I'm not joking. I really like Gonzalez as a unit. I think he's one of the more interesting Fire Emblem characters. I really like that they let you get a bandit. And he's just a big softie. I really like that. Neem. She's really badass. I'm thinking maybe putting her there. For me, she's like Athos is in Fire Emblem 7. That's what I picture her as, which is why I put her up there. If it was just some random unit, then yeah, she'd be way down low. But she's like I don't even know what she does, but I just picture her like she's like Athos. So I'd put her there. Wade, top of C tier. I don't think I'd ever use him too much. Barter, maybe there. Yeah, that seems about right. Roy, I'll put S tier. Just bear with me for a moment while I get the rest of these guys in here. Sue, S tier. Deke, S tier for sure. I'm gonna move these around in a second. Alan, S tier. Astolfo is the best thief. He's also really cool looking, so S tier. You can see how I arranged this before, based on how many people are going into S tier. Lilina, S tier. Sin, S tier. Merlinus, S tier for the memes. I could move more up into C tier. Let's see here. Diane's too cool to be down there. What was I thinking? Alright, that's about it. That's about good. I actually put Noah above these. Just gonna reorganize it pretty much now. Wolt's dead last for sure. Yoder's kind of questionable. I kind of like Zeiss more than Noah. And Klein, like, is cooler. Is he? Yeah, Klein's cooler. Yeah, that's about right. This one has no dupes. Okay, now S tier. Diek or Deke. I want to put him front. Get behind him, High Green. Deke is my favorite unit in this game, by far. He's also the coolest looking, so definitely S tier. Gonzalez is like, he's cool, but put him right beside Merlinus. Because it is kind of a meme that he's up here in the first place. But I still stand by it. Like, I'm 100% serious about it. Lilina's super cute, but I'd put her below Sophia. Roy is second best. I only like Beak more than Roy because of my ties to Melee and Smash. I think Roy's awesome. Despite being like one of the worst units in this game, purely because he doesn't get his promote until like 5 chapters till the end or something ridiculous like that. So then Faye's not all that great. Yeah, Faye's not that great. Sue would probably be after Lilina. This is like the order of how I ship Roy with the characters. Is Sophia, Lilina, and then Sue. I really like Sue. Shin is also... He's my favorite like horse nomad or mounted horseman in this game in general, and maybe in the whole game. I think he just looks really cool. I'd actually maybe put him there. I really like him. Geese also, he's a badass, but not as good as these guys. But he's above Hugh for sure. And then Hugh's really cool. Lou's really cool. Alan? I'd put him there. No, there. Right at the top. Right before Echidna, because well, one, my brother's name is Alan, so I have a sort of weird attachment to Alan like that. And 2, he's the best Cavalier in this game, so best Paladin in this game, so I'll put him there. Then Echidna, yeah. Yeah, that's about right. I'm thinking maybe Faye above Lou. Maybe Faye above both these guys. No, I like that more. I'm using Hugh and Lou in my current playthrough. And Marcus definitely deserves A tier, but still I have like very top of A tier. I have a thing against pre-promoted units, and but he deserves that for sure. Kath, Cecilia, Lot, yeah. Ellen. I like Ellen more than Cecilia. And more, I like Lot more as well. Shanna, I didn't put in here yet. Shanna's like one of the best units in the game. I'd put her by Kath. She's one of the best flying knights in the entire series. Pegasus knights in the entire series. I like the more than Bath. Yeah, I think that's probably about right for Cecilia. She's my favorite of the people from Urturia. Actually, if I use Shanna, I don't use Thea, but I always use Cecilia, so... Yeah, I think that's probably good. Then these are all my favorite pre-promotes all on one line, so that's pretty nice. It's like top 5 pre-promotes. I'm making a video. It's okay, thank you. No, I need it closed. I'll open it after. That was Abby. She brought me food. Then Rutger. Is he really this low, actually? I'll put him above these guys. I like Ogier more than him, but that seems better for me. And plus I want to move like 1 from C up. And 1 from D up to C. Just to make it look neater. Then Juno right at the top. Because she's just really cool looking. I wouldn't ever use her. And the only reason I would use her is to have Shanna do a triangle attack, so... yeah, I don't know. That seems kind of unfortunate for her, though. I think I'll put her up here. Right after Thea. I really like Flying Knights, so that change fits. Wade, I don't think I'd even put him... I wouldn't put him above Lance. I'd put him maybe above Percival. Percival's so cool, though. Yeah. That seems about right. And then, Dorothy, I'll put her at the bottom of B tier. She's kind of a lovable unit. And then Melody, I don't think... This is so hard for me because I like all these characters about evenly. I like Chad more than Clarion. Clarion's just going down consistently. I don't know. I think something like that probably make more sense. Clarion at the top of C tier. C for Clarion. And then Yoder, I think I like him a bit more than that. Zoom in. That was a bad idea. Let's not zoom in. This one has no dupes. I'll just leave that text in. Getting everyone into A tier and S tier, and then just having the stragglers behind this looks pretty good. I couldn't get it any more perfect, I think. But I think I like Elfin more than Yoder. But I like the fact that Yoder's just an old man teaching some kids a lesson. So this seems a lot better to me. I think maybe I'll put Lance up here. He deserves to be a little bit closer to his brother. Like, I have no Cavalier from all the way at the top right, all the way to this bottom right corner in B. So, yeah, Clarion's annoying. I'd actually put Percival above. I don't know why. I used to like Clarion, which is why this is surprising me. It's why I brought her all the way down here. She just didn't age well in my mind. And Wade's definitely cooler than Ray. And Clarion, I do like Clarion more than Wade. So that's about it. I don't really have an opinion on Diane, which is why he's all the way down here. But I think I like him more than Wade. Wade, and then Ray, Elfin, and Yoder. Elfin's really cool, actually. I'd probably put him there. And Yoder, I actually like a bit more than Ray. And then Zeiss, not really a fan. Klein, I hate him. Actually, yeah, I don't like Klein that much. Yeah, that's probably good. I don't hate all these guys down here. I'm probably never gonna use them again. Actually, that might not be true of Noah. Just just because I usually use either Alan or Lance, and he's the only person I would use to pair up with Fur. Basically, if I was gonna use Fur, so I think I'll put him at the top of D tier. Then he's like if I'm using Fur, I'm gonna use Noah, or if I'm using I don't even know who else has a support conversation with him. But yeah, this is my final list. Tell me what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.